Cheap Not Broke on Instagram and TikTok at Cheap Not Broke.
Cheap Not Broke fam, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back. It's Monday. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If it's your first time, please hit the subscribe button. If you're coming back, thank you for coming back. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We're at 1,343 subscribers. So please help us out. Help me out to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the night. Tell everybody you know. Thank you. All right, everybody, what's going on? Happy Monday. We are back from the weekend. I don't know about in your city, but the winter is coming. It's coming. So if you haven't got your winter clothes, you better get them now. Get them off. I'm going to get my stuff off Temu. I don't know about everybody else, but that's what I'm going to do. Get all my stuff off of Temu. Anyway, so what we're talking about. You need to retire because I was watching some stuff on CNBC and Yahoo Finance, and they're talking about retirement and how a lot of people, a lot of millennials won't be prepared for retirement because a lot of people are in debt. They're not saving money. And I like, you know what? When you really think about retirement, what is retirement? Who tells you when to retire? The government sets all these standards. You get your Social Security at 65, 70, something like that. And then you're supposed to just have all this money saved. You're supposed to stop working and just go chill and live the rest of your life, right? That's how it's supposed to work. But in reality, is that really what you're supposed to do? They give you an age and not a number, because if you knew how much you needed to retire, couldn't you retire early? Let's say you needed, a couple $1 million, $3-4 million. Who knows how much you need to retire and what you want to do during retirement, but how much do you need? They always throw out there 65, 70 years old when you retire. But by that time you retire, you're not at an age where you want to, a lot of people like to travel. A lot of people like to travel when they retire. I don't know a lot of people who want to be 60, 70 years old sitting in the back of the plane, trying to get up out of there, trying to hassle with these people, carry your own bag. You don't want to do that. You want to do that stuff while you're young and sprite, while you can get it going. But they tell you retirement, you're supposed to retire, just go sit around and not do nothing and go live off this big ass savings account. But when you dig deeper into it, when you think about it, I'm like, but if I knew how much I needed to retire, you could retire early. Some people retire 40 years old, 30 years old, depending on how much money you get. You got these billionaires making billions and billions of dollars. They can retire. They don't have to keep on working. Jeff Bezos doesn't have to work. He has enough money. He doesn't have to do anything, nothing else. The next 20 generations, they are set. But this man continues to choose to work. So what is his retirement number? What is a person that's working at Walmart? How much do they need to retire? I don't know. And what does retirement look like? Does it look like just, kind of sitting around the house? When you get older, you're sitting around the house, being with your grandkids, or you retire at like 50. You got a lot of money. Like, what? I don't want to work anymore. I'm just going to scale back and let life, I'm going to let my money work for me, and I'm not going to work at all. I'm not going to do anything. Like some people have enough money. You can save up enough where your interest is paying you enough. Let's say your interest is paying you like, I don't know, $150,000 a year. Yeah, I don't know, just throw out a random number. How much would you need to make an interest a year? Let me see. How much would you need to make $110,000 a year in interest? I'm curious. Probably need a couple $1 million in interest. Interest. How much is that? Because let's say you make, some people make $110,000 a year working. But if you needed that to make that in interest, oh shit, it's giving me all these damn numbers. Oh man. Jesus. 110,000 principal. How much would you need principal? Yes, I just want the principal. Well, you know what? This ain't gonna give it to me. This is you would probably need 267. I don't know. This is not giving me the math. That math's too complicated. I'm not getting into all that. But let's say you can make $110,000 a year in interest, and let's just throw out there $8 million. $8 million. You got $8 million in the account, and it pays you like, I don't know, 12, 13, 15, 20,000 a month. Could you live off that? Could you be good? Could you retire off that? Or you want to still work? Well, when you look at retirement, I know one thing, you damn sure don't want to have any debt. You don't want to have any debt. That's what you don't want to do. But what does retirement look like for people nowadays? Is it how much do you need and when do you want to do it? Because they always tell you, you retire at 67 years old. Why? Why wait that late? Why not try to get it done, 50, 55, something like that? Why you got time to enjoy yourself? A lot of people retire, they're just beat down. They don't want to do anything. Or they didn't save enough money. I do not like seeing elderly people working job. Thailand. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to Thailand. Josh Brown, what's happening? Oh, we're gonna get to Thailand. I'm gonna bring in Thailand. I'm gonna tie that in. For sure. For sure. Retirement looks like in Thailand. Oh, we're gonna get into that. That looks totally different. That's a whole nother thing. But what's your number for retirement? Because some people, if you want to live a lavish lifestyle, I don't know, have a couple $1 million house and have housemaids and all that stuff, you might need to keep working. But if you just got a regular house, your house is paid off, car paid off, you straight, you got money in the bank, you might not need to work no more. You might all right, I'm making like $200,000-$300,000 a year off my interest. I don't really need to work anymore. Now I know you can't go live. You got millions of dollars, but you can't live $1 million lifestyle. I think that's hard for people. You're like, man, I got all this money. I got to spend it. No, you don't. You can live a regular life. Even if you make it $300,000 a year, you're living better than most people. You're doing pretty damn good. And you're living off of your money, which is your money's working for you. You don't have to go to work. You don't have to ask nobody to go to vacation. You don't have to ask for no lunch break. None of that. You don't worry about getting fired because your money's working. Your money's not going anywhere. It's working for you. That's what I think retirement should look like. Not Social Security don't pay enough. I don't care what nobody say. You can't make it off of Social Security. Social Security is not enough. You're going to need Social Security and something else. Because if Social Security was all the money you need to retire, everybody would do that. Everybody's like, you know what? I'm going to work, get my Social Security, and I'm going to chill. I don't think, if you're a millennial, I don't think that money's going to be around for you. I don't think Social Security is going to cut it for us. And they keep, what's crazy about Social Security and retirement? My uncle said some of the coldest shit to me. Man, he went upside my head when he said this. We were talking about Social Security. I said, he was saying, I'm getting close to Social Security. We was having this conversation. But he said, Malcolm, did you ever think about all the people who don't make it to Social Security age? Everybody doesn't live, unfortunately, to see Social Security age. What happens to all of that money? You start paying Social Security probably when you're 16, 17 years old. You pay Social Security. Check your check stub. Check your pay stub. If you had any job at any age, if you had a W-2, you were paying Social Security. So you pay Social Security your whole life. Some people don't make it to 70, 65 years old. What happens to their money? Do you send their family a check? They're like, well, hey, listen, such and such paid in, 48, 58 years. They didn't make it to Social Security. Unfortunate. God bless them. But here's their money since they didn't make it. That money stays in the pot. Somebody else gets to spend that money. If you don't make it to Social Security age, doesn't somebody else spend that money? But they're saying we're running out of Social Security. How so? I don't believe that. They're making a lot of interest off Social Security. Best believe this. Social Security is trillions of dollars. We don't know how much it is, trillions, because they won't show us, right? Hey, can we see the statement? We all pay into Social Security. Shouldn't we ever get to see the bank statement to know how much it is? They'll never show us that. Social Security is a hedge fund. They got all this money in a big ass account, and they're drawing interest on it, and they're loaning that money out to people, and they're making all that money. That money sits there for 65 years. They're not running out of Social Security. They can't run out of Social Security money. That money gets paid into every day. Every day somebody's working and getting collected off of Social Security. People paying their taxes. You get paid every 2 weeks. You pay your taxes every 2 weeks. Boom. But then you got other people who are paying Social Security as well. Now here's the thing about Social Security. Is Social Security capped? I want to say, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Social Security is capped. You pay a certain amount of Social Security for the year, and that's it. Now, only rich people make enough to pay in Social Security enough for the year, and they're done. A lot of other people, they just keep paying and keep paying and keep paying and keep paying and keep paying. I don't know. I got to look that up. But bottom line is this. What does retirement look like for y'all? If y'all watching, what do you want to do? You want to retire? You want to be like 60, 70, 50 years old and, not want to do anything? Or make enough money to I don't want to work anymore. This is how much I need to make it. And I got all my stuff paid off and I'm done. Even if you got kids, still got enough money to make it. If you got $8 million and you're making what, $200,000-$300,000 in interest a year, what can't you do? You got money. You got millions of dollars sitting up there. You got money. You got money. It's just hard not to go get that money. Like a trust. People got trust. You got the trust fund, baby. They got all this money sitting there for you. You can't just go take it out and go haul ass and do whatever you want. No, but you got a large amount of money. They give it to you a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here. You do what you got to do with it. If retirement was preached to us more as a number and not an age, more people will retire early. More people will be like, damn, if I got to get to, I don't know, $1.2 million, whatever the case, you know what? Let me figure out how I can get to this money faster so I don't have to work as long. But they got us all out here thinking, oh, you got to work to 65, save up all this money, put it in the 401k, which could crash. You put your money in the 401k, which is stock market can go down. You lose all your money there. Then what? Our retirement is looking great. Oh, yeah. I know your retirement is looking great. Yeah, I'm sure your retirement, but you've been saving for retirement. Some people get paid a retirement. Let's talk about that real quick. Some people get paid a retirement. Most millennial jobs, if you're millennial age, your company is not paying you no retirement. Either if you work for the government, you got a retirement. If you work for a private company, no retirement for you. No retirement. A couple companies I used to work for, they went under. Now, what I did keep was I kept my 401k, paid in my 401k. I rolled it over to like a Roth or something else, Roth IRA. I just rolled that money over. I kept that money, but it was my money. And of course, they were matching the 401k, which is cool. You keep that, but it's not like I can work somewhere 20 years now and get a retirement, probably on the government. That's it. That's the only place you get money. I want to retire. You are retired. You don't want to retire. You are retired. But I don't know. And I think retirement, you got to figure out how much money you need and what you want to do. I like traveling. I like doing stuff. I think a lot of people are living longer now. They want to travel. I know my parents, they travel a lot. They do a lot of stuff. So you need more money to travel. You need, hey, nobody was thinking about, my grandparents were thinking about, we need money for plane tickets because we're going to be flying a lot of places and doing a lot of stuff and going on vacation, stuff like that. My grandparents didn't do that. My grandparents, stayed around the house, they gardened, they traveled, they drove, they didn't do any of that. But now retirement you need money for flights because you're going to fly places. You got your family, your kids over here, your grandkids over there. You need money to fly. And nobody's thinking about, okay, when I retire, I just got to pay my bills. You need money to fly. People want to go on vacation. You're not working. Why not? Why not go on vacation? You don't have to ask nobody, can you go? Just go. Just go. As long as you don't have no appointments and stuff like that, just go. Just go and do what you want to do. Just go live how you want to live. I know me personally, I want to retire 45. I want to retire at 45. I want to be done. I don't want to do no more. I want to be done. I was told to work as long as you can for as much as you can. Exactly. But that sounds good. What's happening? That sounds good. I was told work as long as you can for as much as you can. But how much do you need? Let's say if you can work now, some people love their job. They just work. I love my job. But some people really don't want to work. Some people really, really don't want to work. But you got to work. But if you knew you needed this amount of money and it's going to take you this long to get it, I wouldn't have to work. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to work. I don't like being working. Some people, it depends on what kind of work you're doing now. Some people got great jobs. Some people got really, really nice jobs. Some people jobs suck. Everybody, jobs ain't all equal now. I'm about to leave my job now for more money and stock options. Oh, yes, stock options. I like stock options. Stock options is like gambling, man. I like stock options, but I've lost too. It sucks. I was playing with stock options. Man, I lost my money. I'm like, you know what? Well, this is not for me. You got to build up your tolerance to lose in stock options. I do like stock options. Shout out to anybody who trades stock options, but if you're not willing to lose the money, it's not for you. It's not for you. You gotta be able to win some and lose some. You got to win some and lose some. But yeah, a lot of people were told work as long as you can for as much as you can. But if somebody told you, hey, listen, if you can make all the money you need in 10 years and be done, why not? Like, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get this money in the next 10 years and be done. It would probably change what you do for work, and it would probably change how fast you own the money. Not happening. Yeah, stock option is a skilled sport. It is a skilled sport. Yes, it is. You can win and you can lose. And you better learn the rules of the game before anybody. Hey, take it from me. Before you go playing around with stock options, go get your paper money account and go play around like that. So you can. It feels the same. It's not your money, but it feels the same. I felt something when I lost that money. I felt something. I mean, I lost my money in real life, but still, when I was paper trading and I tanked or I let an option expire and I didn't realize it and thing just went to zero. Oh man, ugh. Yeah, I hold the stock. I like to buy and hold stocks. I do that too now. I learned my lesson. But think about, everybody says invest in the stock market. I think that is true. I think that is a good way to make plan for retirement. But that's slow money. That money is slow. The reason why you got to wait till 65 to retire, because that money comes so slow. How can you make that fast money? I was listening to this guy. He was like, man, reason why a lot of people never retire, because they don't make money fast enough. You work every 2 weeks, get your check, pay your bills, boom. You're just kind of like doing this. You got to come up here, do something like hit it in stock options or something. But the 8-hour workday, working every 2 weeks, I just don't think it's going to happen unless you're making, I don't know, $500,000 a year. But most people making under 200,000, it's hard to retire unless you're like debt free, got all your stuff paid off, and you're just saving a lot of money. Now, some people can do very well. Like I know my grandparents' generation, they saved all their money. Of course, my grandparents, they didn't have to pay for Netflix. They didn't have to pay for the internet. They didn't have to pay for all this crap I got to pay for, but they still saved a whole lot of money. And I don't know if our generation is conditioned to save as much money. They're telling us to spend our money, bags, clothes, new iPhone, new car. They're telling us to spend our money on everything. And everybody's saying you should invest, but people benefit off of that. But what does retirement look like? And when do I want to retire? When do I not want to go to work no more? Some people like work, but if you really knew how much money you needed not to work, what would you like? Well, shit, if I needed $2 million not to work, well, how can I get that money? Well, this is what you got to do. I might do that. I ask myself all the time, like, man, what do I need to retire? I like doing what I'm doing because I'm still going to do comedy. However, if I didn't want to go on, I don't want to be in a position to be dependent on a check. That's what it just boils down to that. I want to have enough money, do what I want to do. And if I don't want to work, I don't want to work. I'm now retired because I don't want to work anymore. Got enough money. So is retirement an age or is retirement an amount of money? Which one is it? Is it an amount of money or is it an age? Do you wait till you get a certain age to retire? Or do you say, I got all this money. I got enough to make it. Now, of course, you're going to need a couple $1 million. If you hit the lottery, you're going back to work. If you hit the lottery, $10 million, you're going back to work. You'll be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to get all my stuff paid off, and I'm just going to figure out how to make it with this $10 million. I'm good. I am good. Or you're going to be like, you know what? I need more. I'm going to go get $20 million. Because $10 million, you can make it. If you pay off all your stuff, just live a regular life. Just live like a regular person. You can make it. Now, Josh was talking about Thailand. Now, I don't know if a lot of people know about this. A lot of old white men go to Thailand and retire. My friend Mike's in Thailand right now. He retired. Thailand is really cheap. There's a lot of places outside the country that are really inexpensive, and people go retire over there because it's cheaper. Just like white people go to Florida, no taxes. They go to cheaper places to retire. And that's another thing to think about. Well, when you don't want to work, do you leave where you're at? Like, well, I'm gonna go somewhere else. If where you're at is expensive, like I go to New York City. I don't know if New York City is a retirement city, unless you got the money. Otherwise, you're gonna be walking up the train, 65, 70 years old. I'm trying to make it up these stairs, waiting on the train, and then you gotta hope somebody's nice to you to give you a seat on the train. I don't know about that. I don't know. That's when you get old. But if you retire early, shit, I do what I want. And I think the way people live now, all this traveling, all the things in the world to do, people want to retire early. That's why people want to work from home. Because working from home allows you to do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that you had to do when you're retired, you can do now. All the places you wanted to go when people were retired, I can do it now. You work from home, just go. You don't, because some people only get enough time to take off work. Everybody doesn't get unlimited PTO. Some people only get the holidays and 80 hours a year to take off. This is not enough time. If you want to go to Asia, you need like 10 days. You need about 10 to 12 days. Everybody doesn't get that kind of time off from work to go to them kind of places. And then when you retire, it's really far. You may not be in the best of health to go do all that. So when do you do that? When do you do that? And I was just looking at it, I said, man, I think the government got us set up. Government got you thinking you're supposed to work your ass off, work, like YouTube users said, work as much as you can, work for as long as you can, for as much as you can. But depending on what kind of work you're doing. If you're doing some great work, you're managing people and the work is easy, cool. But if you like doing some hard labor, backbreaking work, you see people, I've been working here for 20 years and you're not even the manager. You're not, damn it, what happened? You're not even the manager. You're not even the manager. So, I don't know. Retirement. But let me know what you think. Let me in the comments know your thoughts and opinions on retirement. What y'all think about that? Let me know what y'all think about retirement. Cause it's a thing now. Hey, people getting on YouTube pages retire. Hold on, I'll get my thing. My sound together. There we go. People hit YouTube page. There we go. All right. Let me get the sound right. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to break. We're gonna go to interesting news really quick. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let me know what y'all think about that. I got a couple stories for y'all tonight. Got a couple stories for tonight. So we're gonna go to break. Oh, and shout out to everybody who's brought us some merch in the last couple of weeks. A couple of people have been buying merchandise, which has been great. So shout out to everybody who's been buying the merch. I appreciate it. And with that being said, we're gonna go to a word from our local sponsor. What's up, people? Thank you for tuning back into my channel. I got some new merch for you. I got hats, I got mugs, and I got the new Cheap Not Broke shirt with the patch on them. This stuff is official. I got it hot off the press, sewn on just for you. I got black, red, and white. Head over to cheapnotbroke.com and grab your merch. All right, it's my favorite time of the day. One of them is time for that interesting news. Interesting news. All right. I thought this was discrimination. This is discrimination. Tell me what y'all think about it. Japanese restaurants say they're not charging tourists more. They're just charging locals less. Kudos to you if you can speak perfect Japanese and order food in a neighborhood sushi bar in Tokyo. If you can, chances are on your next trip to Japan, you may be able to score a better deal by blending in as a local. Japan has never been a destination known for hiking up prices for foreigners, but over tourism fueled by a combination of pent-up post-COVID demands, revenge travel, I've never heard of that term, and a weak local currency has resented to prompt the restaurants of the country to consider merits differential pricing. People say it's discrimination. So did I, but it's really hard for us to serve foreigners, and it is beyond our capacity, says Shago Yogasumito. That's his last name. Who runs Tamabako, all you can eat seafood grill in Sobaya, Tokyo bustling shopping district. So damn it, that's wrong. They charging Americans more than they charging their own people. I don't know if I like that. I don't know what. It doesn't matter if I like it or not. How am I going to know? I don't speak Japanese. You wouldn't know that. I live in Koreatown. There's a place out here. I feel like they do it because I was told. I don't know if it's true. I never went. I was told there's a restaurant out in Koreatown that you're not Korean, you can't go in. They're gonna tell you no. You can't come in here. You got to be a Korean to come in here. So discrimination still exists. People do it all the time. People do it all the time. So I guess they got a foreigners menu and a locals menu. That's messed up. I was in Vietnam. They did the same thing to me. I saw how much I ordered some stuff on the menu, got my receipt, hiked the prices up on me. What am I supposed to do? Sit there and argue with these people? I'm out of the country. I'm just going to pay it and keep it moving. I'll never come back here. And I got a YouTube channel. I'm going to tell everybody your business is trash. How about that? I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm pretty sure they do that I'm pretty sure you can go out of state. And if you don't sound like a local, they're going to charge you more. But I don't know what you're going to do about it. I mean, is price discrimination? Yes. Was the government going to show up and shut them down? You're charging people more money than the locals. That's not right. They're not going to do that. So I don't know. I don't know. But I wonder how many other places this is happening. I wonder how many places are they charging locals less money than tourists. Now, listen, tourists makes, if that's how you feel, tourism goes away. What you going to do about that? Because some of these places are dependent on tourism. Tourism, where all their money come from. So if you don't have no tourism, you don't have nothing. So I don't know, but I've only been to Japan one time, and I don't know. I don't feel like they charge me more. Anyway, next story. This is wild. Let me tell you, before I can read your story. No matter what you do in this world, it doesn't matter what you do, people still gonna rock with you. People still gonna rock in you and believe in you. I've seen people. Charles Manson. Remember Charles Manson, the guy like killed all the people? He did life in prison. People used to write him fan mail. Women used to propose to him. This man is a convicted murderer, and people still still send him fan mail. Crazy. It doesn't matter what crime you commit. No matter what you do, people still like you. That's sad. And I say that to say this: Sean Diddy Combs, his music streams jump following sex trafficking, arrest, and indictment. People don't care about what he did. People like the music. People just like what even with R. Kelly. People don't, yes, he's in jail. We understand that for the crimes as he should be, but people still don't care. A lot of people can compartmentalize and separate what you do from who you are. Okay. I'm pretty sure if we knew about a lot of things that people really did, we wouldn't be doing a lot. Hell, we probably wouldn't have no electricity, no running water. If we really knew what a lot of people did out here that did a lot of great things in the world, we couldn't consume a lot of stuff out here. So I think in society, it tells you, oh, this person's terrible. Just leave it all behind. Like Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, yes, he went to jail for the crimes he committed, but there are a lot of other people on the Cosby Show I can still watch Heathcliff Huxtable and separate Bill Cosby. It was a good family show. I can still separate the two. But I guess in America, they don't think we're smart enough to separate the two. But clearly, people don't give a damn about Puffy. Hey, I had my comedy show on Saturday. Somebody came up to some Diddy music, trying to be funny. Now the joke didn't go over very well. Some people still sensitive to that. But people don't give a damn. People still doing the baby oil jokes, all that. People, hey, listen, man. The man's making money. Man's in jail. Who knows if he's getting out? But he's in jail and his streams are up, making money. Before he committed the crime, it was one thing. Now he committed the crime. People streaming his music, playing his music. That's wild. It doesn't matter what you do. People still like you. People gonna still spend money with you. It doesn't matter. It does. Yes, they put you in jail, but if people like what you got, they like your product. Hey, listen. If the man from Tyson Chicken Farm, the man from Tyson Foods that sells the chicken, if he would come out and say racist things about black people gonna stop eating chicken? No. Some of us would, but if that chicken go on sale, people gonna buy it, and business is gonna keep going on as usual. People don't care. People don't care. And it's sad, even furthermore, how people don't care. A person commits a heinous crime, does like Jeffrey Dahmer story, terrible for the families, terrible for the black community. Netflix goes on and makes a story about it. It makes it a TV series. R. Kelly, all that horrible stuff he did, the families, everybody, they make a TV series, people making money. The Diddy series, it's going to come out. They're going to make a series, making money. Anytime something bad happens, people going to find a way to make money, which is he's making money off these streams. And the other half just don't give a damn. They don't care. People don't care, man. People don't care about you. They care about what you do. They care about how you make them feel. And that's it's apparent from his streams going up. Now, I don't listen to P. Diddy's music because all he does is ad lib. He just bring in everybody else. He does the hook, and that's it. He don't do nothing on the tracks. I'm not a big fan of P. Diddy, but hey, other people are. All right, next story. An Asian airline. I don't know if a few weeks ago I talked about Asian Airlines and all the snacks that they serve and all the good food. How they had like teriyaki chicken, shrimp and rice. They had all that good stuff. And also something else I saw on there. I didn't get it. They had ramen noodle soup. You know, the soup where you put the instant noodle soup where they put the hot water in there and then you just eat it. Well, apparently they got to take that off the plane because turbulence and people getting their ass burnt up. Somebody eating hot noodles next to you. We hit turbulence, water spill. You burn me up. Who paying for that? Who paying for that? What if it spill? It spill on my. What if it spill on the family jewel? Now I'm burnt up down there. Now I can't play. Now you out of commission for 6 weeks. You can't have no fun. What happens? You can't do that. What happens? You sitting there next to a nice lady and the water spill out from the noodles and it burn your top half up. Now you got spots on you looking like a cow. You don't want that. You can't. This is not safe. So yeah, I didn't really think about that. That is very dangerous to have hot noodles on the damn plane. No, you don't want that. That's like giving out suckers on an airplane. What do people we hit turbulence? Everybody's choking on a lollipop. No, no, I wouldn't do that. That's a terrible idea. Terrible idea to have hot soup on a damn airplane. We don't need that. Terrible idea. But we could get some food. Why can't we get food? Why can't we get food on American domestic flights, y'all? I fly from East Coast to West Coast all the time, at least once, every other month. I do it often enough to know we should have food on the airplanes. Why we can't get no food on the airplanes? At least some chips, something. These flights be like 5-6 hours. You can't get no food. You can't get nothing. Sometimes you go to the airport, the line is really, really long, and you can't get no food. Now you got to get on the plane hungry as hell. Have you ever got on the plane hungry as hell because you couldn't get nothing to eat? It sucks. I'm not buying them nasty ass sandwiches. No, thank you. I see them cold sandwiches, them cold salads. I'm not eating that. No, I only eat hot food in the airport. And then sometimes you don't. Well, I don't know why we can't get no food. Why can't we get no damn food? The soup is so filling, though. The soup is dangerous. Yes, the soup is filling, but the soup is dangerous. You can't have no hot soup on a plane. And then you got people up there with their kids. Mm-mm. No. Somebody gonna get burnt up. Somebody gonna get burnt up. Times have changed. Experience life first on a budget. Exactly. Go experience life. Go live life. Exactly. People are going to live life first up front. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going out here to travel and not wait till the end. They're not waiting till retirement to live. They're not doing that. They want you to buy expensive airport food. Oh yeah, I know. That's why I've been having to take me some food. That's why I've been trying to get me a Costco chicken through TSA. I've been trying to, they don't like that. They're like, man, you can't bring this Costco chicken through. I've been trying to take the Costco chicken. Yeah, I told y'all, you know what I'm talking? Get you a Costco chicken, get you a couple of the slices of that Costco pizza. I try to take all that through the airport. They be like, no, they don't want you to take no food through. I thought it was just liquids. I thought it was like, the sandwiches are ice cold. Those sandwiches are ice cold and they're nasty. You don't know how long they've been there. I'm not eating no cold sandwiches, no cold salad. No thanks. Only hot food in the airport. And yes, just like Josh said, they're going to charge you so much money. They're going to charge you a lot of money. A lot of money, and I'm not paying for it. And Burbank Airport. So in LA, they got LAX, and a little further north, they got Burbank Airport. Burbank Airport, a hamburger is $21. Just burger, no fries, no drink. It's $20 for the airport. I said, you know what? I'll fly. My flight was only $30. I can't pay $20 for a hamburger, and the ticket was $30. I can't do that. I'm just going to fly hungry. Damn that. I was going to Vegas. Flight was. I didn't eat that morning. Eat no breakfast. Whatever. I had a flight to Vegas that morning. I said, you know what? Let me grab something to eat. Flying out of Burbank. I'm looking at everything. $20 for the hamburger. Chips $9. Hell no. I'm gonna go ahead and go hungry. You can forget this. That's not happening. I'm not overpaying for no airport food, but I don't like to fly hungry. I don't like to fly hungry. That is not my thing. That is not my thing. All right. And what else do we have? Do we have another story for you? I had another story. Uh. Where is my other story? Oh yes, here it is. JetBlue. JetBlue is opening up lounges. I don't know if anybody flies with JetBlue, but they're going to be having lounges for you. And now, of course, here's the thing about lounges. See, they're getting tight with the lounges. I have my Priority Pass lounge from American Express. I go on a couple places like, oh, we don't take the Priority Pass lounge. They need to update that. Here's the thing about lounges. You got to have a credit card or you got to be like one of the top tier flying members. Most of the people that are on the plane can't even go to the lounge. And the lounges, when you go to the lounge, they're crowded. People got their kids in there and the food sucks. I do like some of the lounges okay, but they're not all equal. I went to a Centurion lounge and it wasn't all that great. And it's so many people in there. Oh, it's too many people. I see why they're starting to limit people from going to the lounges because it does get overcrowded and it is kind of uncomfortable. It does get a little bit uncomfortable with these lounges, too many people. Now I go to the lounge in Jacksonville Airport when I fly out of Jacksonville. They got this nice lounge, free alcohol. They used to have scrambled eggs and all that. They don't have that anymore. They don't have nothing. Everything's going to decline. Decline. Well, I'm not a JetBlue flyer like that, but if you do fly with JetBlue, the lounges will be at JFK in New York and be in Boston. So they're opening up lounges in Boston, JFK. And in order to fly lounge access will be limited to holders of the new premium JetBlue card, which is probably going to have an annual fee. You're paying to go. True Blue Mosaic 4 members, transatlantic Mint customers. I didn't think JetBlue went transatlantic. I'm going to fly Mint. What's this? Their new product, Mint Mosaic. So JetBlue has a Mint Mosaic. They're like first class. It's pretty cheap. I've seen their first class tickets for like $400-$500. Not bad. I want to give it a shot. I want to move up to first class, y'all. I'm tired of being in the back. It really sucks. People act crazy in the back. And I get on first in zone 4 because, I got to make sure I got to get some overhead space. But, man, I hate being in the back. I'm really trying to get up to first class on these flights, man. I'm really working hard. I got to make it. If I want anything in life, I want to be able to fly first class all the time. The back sucks. If I'm flying first class, what does that mean? No Spirit, no Frontier. I'm not flying with them no more. I hate that. I hate it. All right. So what y'all think? Retirement. Who's retiring early? Anybody got retired? What y'all think? How much you think you need to retire? How much you think? $2 million? $2 million, $2 million. What y'all think? And what do you do with your retirement? What do? You go travel the world. Some people gonna hang out with their grandkids. Some people gonna retire before they even have grandkids. Some people gonna retire before they even have kids. Like think about professional athletes. They retire. Yeah, you're still young enough to go do other things. But if you don't want to work, you don't have to. And that's where retirement means to me in my definition. I have enough money. If I don't want to work, I don't have to. True definition of retirement. America's not promoting that. America's promoting being in debt, spending all your money for the rest of your life, and then when you get to the end, just sit around and be broke. Now, remember, don't forget now, you still have medical expenses. A lot of people save money for retirement, but they don't think about all the medical expenses. You don't know when that's going to pop up. You don't know. You don't know when the medical stuff is going to pop up. So you save money for your house, your car, all this stuff, but how much do you need for retirement? Because things happen. And it's not necessarily, you don't necessarily just have all that readily available to you. So something to consider, y'all. Something to consider. Do you retire early? And how much do you need to retire? What do you want to do? Some people retire, go have a second career, all kind of stuff. But if you're working a job and you hate it, think to yourself, how much do I need not to work here no more and to do what I want to do? I'm trying to figure it out for myself. I need $20 million. And that's just a start. That's just a start. But I need about $20 million. I'm good. I can go sit around. I'm taking a year off. I'm going to go do what I want to do with my own time for a year. But do what I want to do. Of course, I'm going to go do a little traveling, spend some good food, eat some good food, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with my money. Depending on your monthly expense, what city you live in America. But in Thailand, you can live pretty good for $1,500, $3,000 a month. Yeah, you can, because rent is cheap over there. Food is dirt cheap in Thailand. That's one of the only places it makes sense to eat out rather than cook at home. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Thailand's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother world. Whole nother world. You over there eating patty Thai, eating Thai food. Go over there and see what's going on. I got to get back as soon as I can, Josh. I got to get back over to Thailand. Thailand treats you good. I was living like a king on peasant money. You can live like a king on peasant money in Thailand. It's great. And just to know that about Thailand, what other places in the world are that inexpensive that you can really live well? I know the Philippines inexpensive. There's a lot of places. I'm pretty sure China's inexpensive. Look how inexpensive things are that they ship over to us. I'm pretty sure it's cheap to live in China, but I don't think a lot of us want to live in China. A lot of us don't want to live in China. All right. Okay. But the thing about living in Thailand is your family and your friends are so far away. They're in America. So if you got aging family members, you don't want to be that far away. That's the only thing. That's the only thing about living abroad and retiring somewhere else. I think you want to have the ability to get home and come see people or people to come see you. If you can do that, cool. You don't want to be somewhere stuck for a long period of time. You can't come see your family. That's the only thing I think a lot of people makes people hesitant about retiring to other country, being away from your family, being away from your loved ones. You can't get over to everybody when you need to, and it costs a lot of money. But if you got it like that, that's what I'm dealing with now. Yep, the family ties, man. The family, man. If you got a family, you got some people you care about, you sometimes you just don't want to go that far. Be like, I can go, but I got to come on back. I can't be that far that long. But you just got to figure out a way. You got to figure out a way to make it happen. Oh, yeah, I know what you're dealing with, Josh. I tell you, I'm dealing with it. A lot of people got Asian family, Asian parents. They're dealing with it. Everybody dealing with it some way, somehow. And you got to figure out how to make it work. And you need money for that kind of stuff. You need money. And like I said, I just don't like seeing elderly people working that can't retire. Burns my britches, because my grandparents, they were in a place, they were retired. My grandparents were retired damn near all my life. So follow me at Cheap Not Broke, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, go check out the new comedy page, Malcolm Hall Comedy. Check it out on YouTube. Get my likes up, get my views up. All stand-up comedy. I got some new stuff I did this past weekend on there. Man, I had a damn heckler. Where am I there? I had a heckler trying to talk shit to me. Let me show you the video real quick. Where is it at? Let me show you that. Yes, I was at a show this weekend. Somebody trying to be slick, trying to be smart, and trying to show your boy up. I ain't appreciate it. Video file. Where is it at? Here it is. I want to see Kamala Harris win. I want to see Kamala Harris. I want to see her win. Kamala. Oh, this nigga want to get the girl with police tonight. Goddamn. Come on, nigga. Kamala, goddamn. That's my auntie. That nigga government. This the kind of nigga you send a text. He sent it back spelled correctly. He said, nigga, this is how you spell it. Your spell check is off, dog. Who cares how you say the name? You know what the hell I was talking about. Now I was being nice. My mic was messed up. Oh, I was gonna cook his ass. He was about to get his ass roasted. But I was having problems. But yes, go check out my page, Malcolm Hall Comedy, all stand-up comedy. I'll be posting bits. Try to post bits every day. Trying to go on the road, y'all. Gotta get some tickets. Gotta sell some tickets, man. They don't give a damn how funny you are if you can't sell no tickets. So yes. But anyway, I appreciate y'all coming on here tonight, tuning in with me. Also, go follow me at Malcolm Hall on Instagram. If you want to donate, hit me at the Cash App, Black Kung Fu, or drop that super chat. Super chats are always welcome. A super chat is right. Hey, super chats help me retire early. If you want to help me retire early, go ahead and hit the super chat. Go ahead and drop the. You know what to do. It's all back. It goes all back into the business to help. Also, you can go buy your merch at cheapnotbroke.com. Go buy your merch at cheap.broke.com before it gets chilly. Grab you a beanie. Grab you a crew neck sweater. It's not cold here in Los Angeles, so I'm still out here in the shorts and the t-shirt. But when it does, I will have my crew neck. I will have my beanie. I will have all those things readily available to you. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. All right, everybody. So we're going to be back Wednesday night for the Wednesday night rant. Somebody asked me, hey, you should add another day to the live. I said, no, Not right now. I'm already trying to manage this right now, but I do need to put up more content. But if my people want me to add another day, we'll do it. We added Wednesday rant. I'm trying to add some geography, y'all, because I do all this traveling, and Americans and people, we're terrible at geography. So I got to add a geography section to the show so we can learn where the hell we going and where you supposed to go. And ask the guy, I said, do you know the capitals of all cities in America? He's like, no, I don't even know the capital of my state. Damn shame. You should know the capital of your state. Capital state of Florida is Tallahassee. Capital state of California is Sacramento. And I'm not going to go further than that because I don't know them all my damn self. All right, everybody. We're going to be back Wednesday night for Wednesday night rant. Thank you all for tuning in, and think about it. When you want to retire, how much money you need, what you're going to do when you do that. Let me know. Let me know. All right. So we're going to be back Wednesday night rant. Thank y'all all for tuning in. See you Wednesday.